Episode 51.
What up, YouTube? What up? Welcome to Lane Dudes Podcast, episode 51. We are back. This week, special guest Mitchell.
Eating an entire fucking pizza.
Listen, the man is fresh off the road.
What up?
We flew him in just to get on the pod, and he's hungry, so he had to get a quick snack. But now we're live, man. As you can see,
couldn't even wait. Just immediately starts lighting up a joint.
Hunty couldn't even say his name before he started lighting it up.
Little Hunty here.
Dude, I'm getting such major Joe Rogan vibes right now. Elon Musk.
We haven't even started talking about anything.
Welcome.
All right, listen.
What up, guys? We're back.
I just wrote a whole presentation on AI.
I like how he hits a joint after saying that.
He's like, I'm pretty much Elon Musk.
We're all fucked, all right? We're all going to die.
I like that presentation, by the way.
I actually would like to talk about AI because I feel like we've gotten a lot of data, you know? I've been listening to AI podcasts. Zach just did a fucking whole presentation.
Well, I tried to, and then
You got knocked out of the league,
I got
dude.
knocked out of the league. I got to do it next
Big
week.
man was like, I'm taking this whole period.
That is just a disaster.
Man's coning that. If you need that.
I guess that's why it was free. It was rolled by a 10-year-old.
Yo, that's why this shit was free, dog. Hey, yeah.
Better than what you guys could fucking do, so I don't even want
That's true. I could not roll anything
Using
close to
drugs
that.
on camera. Hi, future employers.
Drugs. My future employers.
Don't hire me.
Please don't hire me.
Hey,
No,
it's legal, man.
Yeah, we out here, dog. What were you just telling me about? Oh, AI, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Are we going to go into that actually, though?
if you want to,
That's
dude, is
wild.
AI gonna fuck our world up?
So the thing is, before
yeah.
they do that, right, they're probably going to take all of our jobs first, right? So
They
it's
took
like,
our jobs.
There'll be just a 20-year period where we're just like nonstop like banging and like making art, and they're doing all like the boring stuff for us, and then
Oh, you think so?
then they take us over, you know.
I disagree, dude. I think
A lot of stuff could happen.
we're never going to get to the point in society
good.
where we're just banging and making art because
We already passed
the
that
fucking
point, dude.
the
rich
1%
bastards.
they're always going to enslave us to keep us down, right? The rich will never, like, their lives
We are
are only
always going
good
on
because
the
there's
other side,
people
dude.
below them that they
Resource.
subjugate. So yeah, no, we're fucked no matter what. We have to have a
Yeah,
some kind of
so
revolution.
one thing that they were talking about was eventually once there's going to be like large centralized like AIs, basically like AWS will have one and like Google will
That's
have one and
fucked,
shit
dude.
like that. And
Are they gonna talk, dude? Are the like
Well,
Google
at least
and
with
Amazon
with
partnership?
at least within each other, they already have more than enough data to do AI on all kinds of crazy shit. Because AI is really just like using like just drawing like relations between data and shit, and then like
Yeah.
being like, okay, well, I know this, and this, so I should do this, and like. I don't know. So it's like I don't even know where I was going with this. What
So-
was I talking
Yo,
about?
fuck these
I have no
robots,
fucking
dude.
clue.
That's all there is to it.
How there's going to be like centralized like Amazon AIs and stuff. I don't know where you were going beyond that.
Yeah.
but-
Oh, okay. So yeah. So like, say like the Google one or whatever. Like, eventually we're gonna like literally be able to convert like human brain like data into like computer
Oh,
data,
yeah.
and
Fug.
like be able to just like be literally like augment humanity, like be connected to the AI.
So
Like,
like,
we'll be cyborgs.
are there going
don't
to
like
be
that,
like
dude.
horny AIs like when Pornhub like eventually hits the scene?
That's the first thing you think of, dog?
They're just gonna be like, wow, like we can't let these kids have parents, or they're just gonna fuck them, like, or like
their
brothers
parents?
and sisters. Yeah, dude, that's like the number one trending, other than Fortnite.
Oh, yeah, true.
Fortnite's the other like.
Fortnite is
huge
on
trending.
Pornhub. What?
It's like the number 2 search result, because like when you're 12, you look up like boobs on like Google, and then like you eventually find Pornhub.
Yeah. When I'm horny, I
mean-
look up bra on Google Images.
Girl in bra.
Yeah.
Girl in bra.
Dude, I remember
Bra falling
one
off,
of the
question
first,
mark?
One of the first, like I had my buddy's computer, and it was like his like 10 to 12 like period when he had the computer, so I could see like his like online sexual awakening. It's like the first
shit.
at the first few searches were so innocent, and then it was like, boobs, naked boobs, like naked girl boob. Like it was always like just one extra word that got
Yeah,
it,
you're like,
that
all
much
right,
hornier.
we've made it this far.
All right, damn, he's really refining the search.
Where'd you guys first discover boobs? Like, I think a lot of people, for some reason, everybody finds like porn in the forest. Like, do you guys,
Nah,
do you guys ever found forest porn?
I've never found
That,
forest
that's like an
porn.
old thing. You find like a Playboy or whatever in the
Nah,
forest,
not
but-
not.
No,
our
I just
generation,
played like
boy.
one of the like
Yeah.
porn games on like
You
Armor
played a
games.
you played a
Newgrounds.
meet and fuck.
Newgrounds,
Yeah,
yeah.
Newgrounds.
You played a meet and fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Dude, one time
That was my like.
my
foray
brother
into
caught
that
me
meme.
because I thought I was being stealthy. We used to have these school
Ooh,
laptops, and I
brutal.
thought I was being stealthy. I was just like randomly playing it in the room because I wasn't even jerking off then. I had no concept of that. I was just
Yeah,
like,
sure.
I was just like, yeah, boobs, whatever. And then, so I was playing it, but it was really dark out, and I was sitting behind a window, and so he could see like the reflection of it.
No.
And then he called me out, and he's like, "Are you playing a porn game?" And it was like a very specific call out, so I like kind of figured he knew, and I was like, "No."
That's brutal.
No. Dude,
That hurts
I
my
can't tell
soul.
you how many times I've been caught.
Really having trouble with this pre-rolled.
Mitch is having a hard time with this brutal. But dude, I've been caught so
Unreal.
many fucking times.
Any
Really?
bad ones?
Yeah.
Well, they're all bad, but
Any bad ones? Okay, I can tell one, dude. One. This
Hit us.
is a very embarrassing story, but
I love it.
young man was at his grandma's house, dude.
Yep.
And
I think you told me this one.
I might have. This is a very infamous story.
This is
I
good.
used to-
You have a lot of stories you don't tell.
I know, dude. But so I'm at my grandma's house, and at this point, I had like downloaded WoW on this bitch, and I had been playing WoW, and it was like a family reunion, dude. So like everybody's outside at doing like a barbecue, and I'm inside playing WoW, of course.
I remember this story.
So
It's so good.
at some
A
point or
gamer
another,
even that young.
at some point or another, as you're playing WoW, you eventually get horned up, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like, that's just
that night elf
the way
dancing.
it goes.
You're like,
I was
Slash dance,
grinding, dude.
funny.
I was actually never mind. But so I'm like, let me get on the Google search here, guys. So
Quick Google search.
very young Hunty didn't account for internet history, dude. Like I did not even fucking think about it. So I used
Incognito mode. 8 years in the
nothing, dude.
making.
I was not even on Chrome, dog. I was probably on Internet Explorer, and I used the. Oh, dude, this
There's
is such
private
a
browsing
rookie,
or whatever,
Such
wasn't
a
it?
rookie mistake. No, dude. Listen,
I think
I'm
that
an
came
idiot.
later, or like we just didn't know what.
Dude,
buttons
I'm
did.
so
I don't
stupid,
know.
dude. Yeah, I was so stupid at that point, dude. Like I didn't know anything about the internet or how like to efficiently browse porn.
We are now all experts.
We're fine, dude.
Well, my
in that
dumbass
regard.
used to just watch the demo previews on the paid sites because I didn't
Well,
realize
that's better
that
than-
you could actually watch
All right.
porn for free.
So listen, so I'm like, all right, let's get down to
Which
the
is
search.
so
So
funny to
I
think
use the
about.
search bar
Yeah.
in the corner.
Oh yeah, like the
Which,
Google
by the
search
way,
bar, yeah.
fucking, if you click on that, it drops down
It's
your
narc
history,
mode,
dude.
yeah, dude.
It's such a narc, and that's we'll
Yeah,
get
like
to
the
that.
last like
but
5.
listen, dude. So I'm getting the searches on. I got boobs
I just-
going.
Yeah.
I looked up like Katy Perry boobs and shit like that.
Oh
That was-
hell yeah!
That
dude.
was on.
that was a favorite.
I was
dude,
like,
8th
hell
grade.
yeah, dude.
Katy Perry had the
Um,
fucking bags on her, dude.
I mean, she still does, but now she's got,
Yeah, now
like,
she's
doing
just
American
annoying as
Idol and
fuck.
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, so Lil Hunty takes advantage of the grandma printer, dude.
Oh
got it right there.
I was a young lad, dude. I'm like, I need these for later, dude.
yeah, of course.
I'm gonna need
You
these.
just Google the same thing and you remember
Listen,
what
dude,
No,
you
you
were
don't-
talking
you
about?
don't have the
it wasn't
computer.
like that. So I get the printouts, dude. There was one point where I'm like mid. Oh no! I'm mid print, dog, and a knock comes at the door, and I'm like, oh shit! I ripped that fucking page right out of the
Yeah.
printer, and I answer the door. I'm like, sorted. Face red as fuck.
Yep, of course. So caught.
It was my mom or some shit. No, she didn't know. She didn't figure it out.
Know.
But
She knew.
so I get my prints. I get home. I fucking put them away or whatever.
Sneaky.
And then like I go to my friend's house for the weekend, and my mom calls me up. She's like, "Did you look up boobs on your grandma's computer?" I was like,
no.
fuck, dude. This is the worst day of my life." So, yeah, I was that ruined my
Shameful.
Was it the history?
Did
that
you
got
own up
them?
to it?
Shame, dude. Who else would have fucking been doing that? There's no one else in that house.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this
Grandma-
dumb
grandma's
teenage
horny.
boy. And yeah, dude, like I said, she clicked the thing in the bar and it just dropped down all of the things I fucking looked up. I was so stupid.
That hurts my soul, dude.
I might have like erased the history, but I didn't think about that. Like that, I think that remains, but I could be wrong.
Well, kids
There's
these
a
days
button.
don't know what it's like to have a family computer. You know.
Yeah.
Everyone I know.
That's
just,
true.
Like,
At
has
one
a
point,
cell phone.
There's just one computer in the whole house.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And
That
this was
shit
a
was
this was a
wild.
long time ago, boys. So don't judge me too hard for fucking taking advantage of my poor grandma. But shout out to her. But
Did you just not have a printer at your house?
no,
Or, like-
and for some reason, I don't know if I did. I must have had a computer because I was playing WoW, but I don't know.
I never thought to print porn. That's so smart, dude.
Yeah, I
was
just
way
had to
so smart.
I was
dude.
way too
Not
stupid
that
to
smart,
think of
dude.
that, dude.
Getting your
Anyone want this?
splats on it and ruining it permanently. I'm
I was
good.
trying to do some
call
early
it quits.
tributes, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay.
That's classic.
But
That's
that's
a great story.
that's a classic getting caught story. A bad one too. Really fucked me up for a little while. So
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
got
Dude,
you.
like when you're a kid, dude, like there's such shame, dude. Like
Such shame.
associated
Oh,
with
so
anything
bad.
sexual, dude. Like
Yeah.
if like your mom catches you even like,
Like a
looking at a
perv.
hot chick, you're just like, it's all over. I guess I'll just kill
over,
myself.
dude.
I want to tell a quick story that we don't have to spend too long talking about weed. We already smoked a joint, but just the difference in service that a man can expect in this world. Okay,
You
This
mean
is
in
great. He's so
2019,
mad.
you're
This
like-
is great.
in 2K19. Okay. All right.
He's so
We're,
mad.
Tell it.
we're in Maine, okay? And in Maine, weed is somehow legal. Best day of my life when that happened. I don't know. Anyway,
like recreational.
it's recreationally
21,
legal.
The rules are kind of lenient, but anyway.
Anyway, I hit
Thanks
up,
for the
I hit up this-
clarification from
this-
our legal expert, Mitchell. Continue.
Yo, am I cleared to tell this story? The lawyer said, okay. Okay, so I pay for, not to flex on you guys. I pay for top shelf weed. All right, I only smoke that top shelf. Okay,
Yeah. Don't pass him no midget.
don't pass me no midget. All right,
No Reggie, dude. That's the
Yeah, no Reggie, bro. Yeah.
so I just dropped
Smoking Reggie.
$200 on weed. You would think that would buy you some service, right? Nah. This place, I text them as I'm getting out of work. Ghosted for 45 minutes. They don't hit me back. This is like a business, right? A company.
This is a business.
I asked Hunty.
They could, like, if their service is bad, they could lose a purchase. Like that.
Wait,
is
which
sure.
I mean,
Sure.
I'm paying $200 worth of weed. That's so much weed. They really
Yeah.
should value me as a customer. Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like I have a feeling that people buy way more than that usually.
Maybe I think I'm a big fish, but I'm really not. Anyway,
Yeah.
Maybe.
I asked Hunty. I'm like, damn, they're taking so long. How long did it take for them to text you back? Pulls out his phone. He's like, oh, dude, it was 2 minutes. Not only that,
So good.
man bought less weed than me and got a full pre-roll, which you just saw smoke, right?
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
nice pre-roll.
It was
although
kind of
Canute.
shitty,
Did you
actually.
not
Fuck. I bought $200 worth of
No,
weed.
it's a happy hour thing.
I
They
got
have a happy
nothing.
hour.
Is
that it?
If you spend more than $50, they give you a pre-roll with it.
I didn't know that.
but it's
dude.
only at 4 p.m. or something.
My
Word.
sack is empty.
My sack
Pissed.
is
I'm
empty.
so fucking pissed.
He's so mad.
At least I got the fire.
Yeah.
Those are
What
some
flavors
pretentious
today?
jars, dude.
Dude, I know. I
when
love
you-
those.
when you
This
see
is
the
the
weeds,
premium.
smell
It's
for it?
super
Those are
expensive.
some pretentious jar.
It looks sick.
What'd you
Did
pick?
give us
Oh, you got the
names?
Girl Scout cookie?
Did you get two different kinds?
Is that fruit punch?
Oh my god, that's the fruit punch.
Yep.
Fruit punch is delicious.
That one's really good.
Never get over the smell.
Yeah. that's
Yeah,
the same.
me and Jackson were just tasting all the varieties we had and then talking about AI the other day. Me and Jackson talked about some wild shit for like 3 hours.
Dude,
Word,
that was
dude.
fun. We were
Boys
just
got
getting
into it.
super stoned and talking AI shit.
Yeah, it was great. And I got a lot done on my I finished my whole presentation outline that night too.
Nice.
Cuz I was like
Fuck.
we talked about it enough that I knew exactly what I wanted to have in my presentation.
That's
Good
dope,
call,
dude.
boys.
And then I made the
call.
outline and then the next day I made the slideshow.
Slideshow.
Down to the last minute.
I swear AI is the easiest thing to talk about. I had to write a paper on AI and it was just like so easy.
Really? Yeah.
I had to, it was 25 pages long. Easy.
It's basically just definitely going to happen and you
It's
just have to hope
childproof,
that
dude.
there's going to be
You're
like
stupid.
regulation.
21 plus.
Yeah, the reason I was like
Nah, I'm
harping
fine.
on
It doesn't matter.
like a lot of the reason people like don't vote in America for weed things is because it's like it gives a corporation like the exclusive rights to grow and shit like that.
like it shuts out the smaller weed dealers.
Yeah.
That is true. I do. You should support
That's like
your local
only
weed
in
dealer.
America, dude. Like Canada didn't have to deal with any of that shit. Like they just
What?
did it.
A lot of those guys I feel like are still going though.
Canada got their shit real quick, like only a few months, and like prepared.
Yeah.
They're like,
fully
yeah,
legalized.
literally everyone wants this. Like that's gonna happen in
Yeah.
America in like the next, like whenever the Dems
Nah.
get control. I think. You
I don't think
think
it will. I think it'll like
Would it be through?
maybe happen, but it won't
I
be
feel
as like
even
widely well
Republicans,
received.
Like, don't oppose that like they used to. Like a lot of young Republicans just smoke weed. I feel.
Well,
Just blaze it, dude.
Nah, I don't think they do. Do they?
the voters
Like
do.
if you go to college, right?
No, they're always like, oh, it makes me stupid or whatever. It's like that's the
get
meme.
I can't
word.
Stupid.
Which I mean, I'm dumb as fuck, so they're not wrong, but
God, they're actually right.
they're actually correct.
Fucks me right up.
Oh,
dog.
Shit, got red pilled.
So, so how would that actually,
Red pill.
like, which branch of the government would actually do that? Would that be like
Congress
the Supreme
would pass
Court
something.
Yes.
over, or like would it be like the president telling the FDA to fuck off, or what?
Congress, well, isn't it just how you would just write a bill, right? That
Yeah.
says
But isn't the main thing
Then you
like
get to vote.
it probably would like amend the war on drugs in some way, so it would change marijuana to be decriminalized and not Schedule 1 or whatever.
yeah?
And
that-
then it would go
marijuana.
through the House, and then it'd go to the Senate, and then the president would have to sign it or whatever. Isn't that how that shit works?
Why wouldn't they
Fucking rhino,
make it a
dude.
bill? Like, well, there's a couple ways.
They've been trying to. There's like one that's like called. It's like the actual number is 420 on the bill.
oh lol.
And it's
Word.
like oh, these two Democrats are trying. It's like the same like Reddit article you read every year where it's like these two brave Democratic senators are trying to get a bill to federally legalize weed to pass.
Ooh.
And it's like never.
I'm
you
just
never
glad I
hear
can buy
anything
weed,
about
dude.
it.
That's all there is to it. I'm
I
just
think
glad
it-
I can pick it
well-
up.
It's like you gotta push it through certain branches. Like I think that's like. I've watched House of Cards.
So I
saw
So
season
like,
one of
I'm like a little bit. It's like whatever they want to push, like the direction.
The
of
only
the party.
influence that politicians have to legalize weed is from people. It's not from like companies, and we don't have money for
okay, but
lobbying for marijuana legalization.
I
and
don't know.
shit,
I don't know if I.
Let's
I don't
crowdfund
think it's
that,
gonna
dude.
happen anytime
Let's
soon.
crowd like.
Man,
if
unless we
don't-
get our Bernie shit going. Bernie.
I
Can
didn't.
we get Bernie's in the chat?
I don't agree with that because I was watching a Kyle Kalinske vid where he was talking about how weed is the fastest growing sector of business in America, and it's like by like 100 times or something. Like it's growing
Oh, really?
so much faster
Good.
than everything else. I think it's going to double in size in 3 years. The number of
Sick.
people
Holy
selling
shit.
weed, and
I believe it.
it's obviously making
The
these,
number of
these
people named
states.
Spencer.
It's obviously making these guys a lot of tax revenue. So I feel like as soon as these other states will see how much Maine and Colorado are making off taxes, like they'll just want to legalize
Well,
it.
Maine's not making too much, are they?
I have no idea. No, absolutely.
'Cause
No clue.
Maine's making nothing off of weed right now because they
Are they
haven't
taxing
written any
dispensaries at
actual.
all?
They've just made it so that you can't get fired for having weed
Having
and like a
dirty
drug
ass
test.
pee.
That one's actually.
And
sick.
then they made it so that
good.
Get up on the
it's
mic,
it's
Richie.
illegal to possess,
Yeah.
Gang.
and that's it. But that nobody's written any like laws
There's
about
no regulation
retails
going
or
on.
I mean,
anything. It's
no.
so stupid.
Maybe this is the most.
It's like, oh, the part where we tax them and make a fuck ton of money and actually like improve the state.
Fuck,
Let's
forgot
just
about that
fuck
bit.
that part.
Well, didn't our governor just say like after we passed it, he was just like, nah.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
basically.
like, I just won't do that one.
He put a what's it called? Some sort of it's some term,
like
but
a blockage.
yeah, he basically like
Word.
delayed it. He was like, well, this law will not go into effect until. Oh well, we're already past that. But
Well,
like,
he did a thing where he like wouldn't sign anything. Like that was like his thing.
I
Like,
love,
Yeah,
I
that's
love
true.
Republicans, dude.
so cool.
So helpful.
it's
dude.
like that's just like
Paula Page is such a fucking prick. And then he moved to Florida.
well,
Classic.
that's the main. That's the
Classic.
classic main old people move though.
That kind of
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Straight to Florida.
I
Straight
haven't
to
really
Florida.
been like looking into it, but like I don't think people like Mills. Like everyone I see. Bear in mind, the point of reference here is my Facebook. People just say Mills suck, but Republicans like really latch
Mills
on
suck.
to like certain sayings and shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing.
regardless
It's just-
of the actual impact of it. Like
Facebook is just extremely
how
right-leaning.
Trump brands people like crooked Hillary and lying Ted. Like
Yeah.
as soon as you get those connotations in their head, like you you can't argue with that. Like they're just gonna like you get caught in a line. Oh, you're lying. Like you're spending mills. Like
that's the thing. That's what they complain
brand.
about is she spends too much money.
Yeah.
And literally she could.
Meanwhile, they want to build the
She
wall.
could literally like cure cancer, and they'd be like, "Why are you spending so much money?"
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, she actually discovered the cure for cancer.
Okay.
Fuck.
The one that I just saw on
real
my Facebook
quick,
today,
we got to move on to the next
We gotta
segment.
stop this sec.
For Young Dollar
All
Sign.
right, back into it.
Okay, we're back.
Every
So we were
time.
just real quick talking about politics. We shouldn't spend too much on local Maine politics.
I don't know anything. I don't follow it at all. So
Okay.
No, I don't follow it also.
yeah.
Kind of on a similar
I don't
note,
either, dude.
did you guys see how Bernie, what a brave, strong man, he went on like a Fox News show, or he
Town
did
hall.
a Fox town hall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that on Reddit.
Dude, I just watched highlights of it. Man was like, I was ready to jump out of my seat and start cheering. I'm fucking sitting in my office.
Is he
dude.
on fire, dude?
So on fire, dude. This man is like,
He's on fire.
Bernie,
nobody fires me up to
bitch.
listen to. Like when he's talking about how healthcare is a right, dude, it's like, it's magical, dude. Like it's so fucking sick. Absolutely love Bernie, man.
I love doing
Apparent-
Bernie impersonations.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what was the
He's
one
a
I
good
did the other
character.
day?
Dude, your Bernie is pretty good.
I
You got
did
a
one the
little
other
busted
day
out?
that was pretty decent, but I don't remember what it was.
Fuck, dude. Now I want to hear this Bernie.
Yeah, well, I have to think of like a good like phrase.
Yeah,
to,
like, what would he
Yeah, of
say?
course you do.
I was just
like you have to come up with like a celebrity who has like a common meme, like Ninja having guys on him, but the guys are billionaires. That's like a Bernie
I
thing.
don't know that meme.
Well,
don't
you
know that
like
meme either,
like when
dude,
you're
but
playing
it's
Fortnite
fucking-
and people attack you, you're just
make
like, guys on me.
Guys on me?
Oh, guys on me.
Yeah, like there's like a tweet where it's like, "That's right, Ninja. There are guys on us. They're called the billionaires." Some shit like that. Like,
Dude, are you guys looking forward to the Ninja Bernie like commercial that comes out? Like that they're just gonna
that'll
do that
happen.
like
Holy shit.
some stupid shit like that, like go vote. Like
yeah.
He gives like public health care in Fortnite. It's like, everyone deserves a med pack.
you need at least 250 mats.
Tyler Ninja.
That's right,
Lemons.
Ninja. Medical supplies are plentifully available in Fortnite. I can't talk.
Damn.
I want to give everyone a chug jug.
Dude, Fortnite was canceled as soon as Logic dropped that line in his latest song.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It was like,
No.
what was the line? I ain't play no games lest we talk in Fortnite. Just Logic constantly.
Dude, the Fortnite
Connecting with
culture
the
is
gamers.
still hitting.
Oh, it's still going.
I don't know
It's
how.
still going. Every professional athlete plays Fortnite now because
I
it
don't
gets an
get it.
article written about you.
Dude, your favorite rapper is on Fortnite.
Yeah,
really,
They can't
really
hear,
normie,
They can't
dude.
hear you, Mitchell.
Yeah, he
Um,
just walks off in the middle of it.
No, dude, I swear the trend is like, we're on the down.
You
Are we
think?
on the down
Dude,
for Fortnite?
XQC just started streaming it. He has not slept in 2 days, according
Oh
to
my god.
Man's going really hard, yeah, actually.
He's just been playing Fortnite for 2 days.
What
Is he
the?
like grinding it? Like
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just grinding it. I think there's a tournament or something
Man's
he wants
trying to
do.
put him on his grind.
And apparently also the creator like codes or whatever
Oh,
in
yeah.
Fortnite where you enter a creator's username when you buy like a skin or something. Apparently you make a ton of money off that.
Oh wow, I wonder how much Ninja's made.
A
Holy
lot.
Probably
fuck.
so
Definitely a
much.
shit ton.
wait, if they use your skin,
No.
They use
So
your
if you
username
buy
or your code.
microtransaction stuff, you write down a creator if they have a creator tag.
That just
And
rem-
then they get a cut of the V-Bucks you spent.
You
That's
just reminded me
insane.
of like the funniest joke I think we had like over the last week was when Zach, do you want to tell your cleaning out your ear story? That was kind of a funny story.
Oh.
But the joke was that we were going to get sponsored by this ear cleaning fluid.
Debrox,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
and use what was the code?
Oh, clogged?
Code clog.
Use code clogged at checkout for 10%. So you're stopped up, dude. What happened?
I don't
filled
know. I
up.
just am disgusting, and I get earwax like just right in my shit. And one day I woke up and I just like it was bugging me a lot. And I had the Debrox on deck, so I'm like, all right, we're doing it.
Giving
Damn.
myself a squirt.
Like 2 drops in my ear, hold it, and I put like toilet paper over my ear. And I did that for like a minute.
Yep.
And I pumped it out with some hot water. Did basically nothing.
Why wouldn't you just lay on your bed, like on your side, like completely lay flat?
Like
Like you
because
did it
I
and then
did
stood
it
back
because
up?
I did it in the bathroom.
But there's no
Yeah, dude,
no
you
shit. It
still have
didn't
an
work
upstairs
if it didn't go into your ear, right?
Yeah, but then you still okay. So listen. So then listen. It goes in my ear. All right.
Myth busted, dude.
It was in my ear. It took me like 4 tries to get this shit to like. Eventually, it felt like it was like fizzing in my ear, and I felt
That's
really,
supposed to, yeah.
Was it making a noise? Could you hear it?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can hear it. You can hear it bubbling
Kinda
and
scary.
shit. And
Like, is that
It's
my
like
ear
pop
or the
rocks
wax?
in your ear, dude.
yeah, pop rocks in your ear, basically.
Wait, that's your earwax? What's making
Dissolving.
Yeah, the liquid dissolving it. Are you like just
I was looking up Fortnite. Sorry.
great?
I was getting caught up, okay?
Keep
This
going,
is
Ken.
great.
Jesus Christ.
What was I even talking about?
The dissolving
The
in your ear.
earwax.
Yeah,
Jeez,
yeah.
how
Alright.
high are you?
So like the third or fourth time, I start to actually see like earwax starts to come out in the water and
Wait,
stuff.
so you went in for more drops?
Oh yeah, I did this like 4 or 5 times because it was
Oh
like
my god, that's a lot.
flush your ear out, do it again. Flush your ear out, do it again.
Okay.
Like, until
Did they give you that little squirty thing that shoots it into your ear? Or
Yeah.
how's it? Okay, word.
Yeah.
What do they call that?
I don't
It's like
know.
you squeeze the end and it
the
like
baby
drop?
booger picker.
No, it's not an eyedropper.
It's
Is it
literally
like
like
a
a giant
similar
rubber
technique?
ball that.
It's like a
fills up.
syringe type thing, but it's not a syringe.
That's what you fill up with water.
Yeah.
So you just like pump that under
Warm
the
water,
sink
right?
and then
Yeah.
fill it with warm water and just
Blast that.
and yeah, I got like a few
That's a
chunks
good
out and then I
onomatopoeia, dude.
Mhm.
felt a lot better. And now this ear feels weird, but
You
I
gotta do that one then, dude.
yeah, I think I got to do this one next.
So
Fuck.
We should
hearing
do it
that-
on the pod.
Oh, I would love to do it live. They could tell us how we're doing it wrong.
Dude, put
Okay.
your ear next to the mic. It's ASMR, bro. Deb rocks ASMR.
Can
Then
we
they
get
got
them
us.
the mic? We just shove the fucking mic in his ear.
Yeah.
Okay, so that fascinated me because I literally didn't know this was a thing people did. So I've never
For
cleaned
real,
out
dude?
my ears ever.
Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. Yeah, I've had the same issues as Zach, honestly.
I like the first time it happened to me, I went to the
I
emergency
never-
room because I thought I was going left
Oh
or
my-
deaf in my left ear. I was going left in my
I thought I was
deaf
going
ear.
left. Suddenly I
You
started
just, like,
supporting Bernie.
I was being blue.
I was thinking like you magically start using your opposite hand.
You turn into left-handed.
Dude, I've straight up gone to a doctor too and had them flush my ears out. And
I
it's
feel like
so
that would feel
amazing.
so good.
It's
yeah.
incredible.
Feels amazing.
So do I
You
have
can't
like
imagine how much is in
23
there.
years of blockage in there?
Fuck
No,
yeah,
if it doesn't feel like your ear is blocked, then you probably just have
You're
like a
probably
normal,
okay.
healthy diet and like drink water and like take showers regularly and stuff.
I do sometimes take a shower.
Yeah. So
You don't take
showers regularly?
I'm exaggerating.
Okay.
I mean,
I've seen the man shower.
I have days. I have days where I just won't shower, but you if I'm leaving the house, I will shower. Yes.
What do you guys do? Morning shower, evening shower?
Morning?
It's got to be the morning for me.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't mind.
in my
Either
line
way.
of work, I just do afternoon.
Morning
After I
just
get home.
generally works better, like in my experience. But
I don't wake
So
up
my
early.
problem is, how do you make your hair not the worst thing ever if you don't shower in the morning?
Yeah. When I,
need a
wake
wet
up,
hair
I
shower.
can't.
Otherwise, it's fucked.
Yeah.
if
it
you're
gets all
within
sticky
24
up here.
hours, you can be somewhat fine. Plus, also like, I don't know.
No, that's a good point, dude.
I have no further additive.
No, it's actually a good point that I swear your hair changes like after 24 hours without a shower. Like
Yeah.
it just gets
It
greasy.
depends on the length too.
It's weird.
It's a different consistency, yeah.
Like if you have a buzz head, dude.
You're
Realistically, you don't need to shower for like 3 days, like hair wise, but you obviously should for other reasons.
good. Or you should maybe shower, but you don't gotta wash your hair.
Yeah.
Well, people
Maybe.
say that.
Yeah,
You
you're
wear
not
a
supposed to
shower cap,
shampoo.
People say you're not supposed to wash your hair every time. I wash it every goddamn time.
I don't wash
I
my
don't
hair every
shampoo
time.
it every time.
Oh, I
No.
shampoo it up.
Mm-hmm.
I also
Smells-
heard
I
that, and
switch
then I stopped
between
doing
I
that.
switch between dandruff shampoo and good smelling shampoo too.
Word, dude.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
smart. It's like the
Mix
best
that
of both
shit right
worlds.
I like
Yeah.
shampoo weekly.
Hmm.
Like I don't know if that's
All right.
strictly better or not, but
I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
I don't know. Shampoo kind of sucks sometimes, especially
just-
the dude
Fucking
ones
does.
where it's like 8 in 1. Like
I just use lady
Even if I
shampoos.
use conditioner,
That's all the same.
like
It really is.
I just it's too much. Like I got a shampoo. I can't stand the oil feel.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't like conditioner. I use it.
Like I know
but,
there's like natural amount
I
of
hate
oil in your
conditioner.
hair.
I
or
hate how it
whatever,
doesn't
but
fuzz
I don't
up.
like
There's
it.
never enough to like.
It's
get
just
in my hair.
it's just a lathering on your head, dude. I hate it.
I'm like,
It's
is
I
it?
got a hella
Did I
butter
spread
on
it out at all, or is it even in there?
Yeah, it
Like,
feels like you're supposed to like deeply like massage it in your scalp.
Do I need like another handful of this in there?
do you guys let it
the
sit?
thing I heard was
Nah.
I do let it sit.
I do let it
The
sit.
thing I heard was You're supposed to get the ends of your hair for some reason. I don't know.
The
It's like a.
I guess that's
the part. That's the part everybody sees.
No, you do get all of it, but like, it's not for your scalp. It's for your hair.
No shit.
Like, there is scalp conditioner.
Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Isn't it just make it more soft and shit?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the conditioner.
I mean, I would love to know how the
like
fuck that
malleable,
works.
maybe, I don't know.
More malleable.
Hair shit is.
I don't know what this shit does, dude. I just know it's good.
You fucking
hair talk
Clay
over
making
here.
that head.
Yo.
It's the hair talk session, boys.
So I got a
sesh.
story.
Yeah, let's hear
It's
it.
about your hair.
Yeah, no. I think I'm not sure if it was yesterday or the day before, but I went to the ATM, and I live in a very small town. Like, we have a bank, a store, and a pizza shop.
Gang.
Nice.
And yeah, so I don't usually see cops in the area, and I see two cops like lined up pretty close to the bank. And so I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. It's like 10:30.
Were they doing the window to window thing where they're chatting, or are they next to each other?
No, he was like out in the street, just
okay.
like looking around. But I saw another cop drive by, and I think there was an undercover cop. I heard a dog barking, and I kind of saw. But anyway, I'm digressing. And so there was a bank robbery like 30 minutes before I get there. Just went to the ATM and randomly saw cops. I was like, huh, that's kind of weird. Went about my day.
Yeah.
And then I see an article that it was robbed. Someone held it like someone flashed a gun, and then they like. But it's like, I think the crazy part is like, that was just a completely innocent day. I just walked to the ATM. But like, if I was like 30 minutes earlier waking up, like I could have like. Well, I probably just would have saw a getaway, but it like still like it's crazy. Like your life can change so much purely based on the
just
that's
random
damn
timing.
Roots it in some deep shit.
I just
that's RNG, dude. You know,
That's true.
Chaos theory, dude.
I literally just had one of those where there was a horrible accident on a road I was like going on, and I realized like I saw the news article the day after, and it was like 2 minutes after I drove down that road.
No shit.
Like
Wow.
huge accident. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. You could have been fucking in a stick up or something.
Yeah.
Also,
Fuck.
how stupid are you to rob a bank, dude? Like that is the
I don't know how you get away with it at this point.
That is the least like imaginative place to
I heard
rob.
they don't even have that much money.
They don't have that much
Right?
money, and they got
But
the
it's-
best security because
They
everybody
made so many movies about it though. Like how could you not?
like probably if you robbed the pizza shop, you'd have way better chance of getting away, and they probably got more cash.
Yeah.
I don't know about the cash, but you're definitely like don't rob a bank. That's the last place you want to rob.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. So much security going on.
Rob like
there.
a bong store or something. I don't know. Those guys, no way they like.
They don't have a button underneath that calls the police
Problem is
instantly.
every place has
A
a camera.
duress
You know what I
alarm.
mean? Like in 2019.
Oh, there's definitely.
like
Well, yeah, you're not gonna get away with that. There's
Yeah, all right,
cameras
guys.
everywhere.
What are we robbing?
Okay, let's plan
Red
a robbery
Robin.
now.
Yeah, let's plan a
Here's
robbery.
here's
Do you guys
here-
ever plan out like crimes? Like if you were to kill someone, how you would do it, or like some weird shit, like if you were to like rob,
No,
or
but
like do
I-
you play out fight scenes in your head? Like if we all had guns right now, like
I've
if we
heard
all had
people talk about
samurai
that.
swords
I
and
never
shit.
do that. Here's my heist. I'm gonna propose, boys.
All right,
Okay.
let's hear it.
We hit
Payday.
up these scumbags who scammed me of my weed. Okay.
Oh,
I don't. If you listen, if
They
other
definitely-
listeners haven't seen these weed cars, they drive around with pounds of really expensive
Stupidly,
weed.
yeah.
Whoa.
So much weed in the car. So all we do is we call
plus
them out.
they have to drive up to your place
Yeah,
too.
they
like,
drive
Oh,
to
dude,
you.
you're
We
gonna-
say, "Yo, meet me in this the parking
that's-
lot
they
behind
used to do
Big
that with
Lots."
pizza dudes.
And they pull
Dog, you
up.
flashed their logo. Be careful.
Oh shit! This is all hypothetical. Where obviously would
This is
never do this.
hypothetical, dog. We
But
won't do that shit.
I mean,
We do not want to be linked to any future crimes.
obviously we would never do that. But I'm saying they keep
Jesus
probably
Christ.
$1,000 worth of weed in the car at all times. I would
Yeah,
guess.
no.
It's insane.
Also, if you get inspired by this podcast, we are not liable for anything.
Also, give us a cut.
Let us know how it goes in the comment section down below.
Posting this from prison.
Drop us a like. Send us a video response. You remember video responses on YouTube?
Dude,
Oh,
the good old
fuck.
days.
Yeah, dude.
You could
know they-
physically so you could watch the video and then there'd be a part below that were just responses.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Holy
the
shit.
comments would be down there.
Hey guys, send me a video response.
And you could
And
always,
people
you could
used to
always
make
tell
them.
because it would just be and then the title.
And people used
I
to
think
get in
Twitch-
fights with the video responders too, which was drama.
It's always the best. Dude.
I think Twitch is a good platform for like reacting to shit like that. And
Oh yeah.
It's kind of bad though because it's like in a cycle where you just like know a live stream fails the subreddit once and you just bait that and then you just like repeatedly like.
That is basically Twitch marketing these days. I love when two streamers are in a beef and they're fucking the snitches in chat just keep sending clips of them talking shit to each back and forth. They're like, you won't believe what he said this time.
That's so
the
clip.
They get off on it. It's so good.
I get off on
fucking losers.
Dude, Trainwreck's going on his nice guy rant the other day. So fucking funny.
God,
I saw that. I
Holy
watched that.
shit.
Guys, I think like it's time to
Actual
consider
incel
that
Andy.
he's legitimately an incel.
Yeah, cancel Trainwrecks.
So if you've like ever
Can't wait to watch his podcast tonight.
Yeah.
On Twitch.
If you guys have ever been on
That's
the
why he
Nice
does
Guys
it.
subreddit, like he literally
Nice
did
Guys?
that rant. He
Yeah.
said, "These sluts go for the jocks who treat them bad," and then they say, "Where the?" He literally used the word "nice guys," which is like
I was like, dude, this is like the oldest meme ever. Like, I don't know
like
how
a
you don't.
2010 Reddit meme. Like, how are you like?
They're so
actively believing
disconnected
this?
from like talking to like non-gamers though that it's like they don't even know that that's not relevant anymore.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
have you guys seen that utter takedown of Trainwrecks on YouTube?
No.
Where
No.
the guy completely slays like every one of his arguments, and then for the final like I don't know, the final hit or whatever, he brings on somebody from Trainwreck's high school, like an actual person who knew him in high school, and she's like, yeah, he wasn't a nerd at all. He was totally a jock, and he personally made fun of me for being a nerd. So he's completely like his like
That's
game.
so funny.
He's like, us gamers
Yeah.
get
Personally
beat up
made
by
fun of me.
nerds. He's literally the guy beating
Yeah,
up the
yeah,
nerds.
obviously.
What a dick, dude.
Fuck you, Trainwrecks.
Holy shit.
Can't wait to listen to your podcast
I watched
later,
Mitch
dude.
Please
Jones
invite us
for
on.
a
Ape
bit,
Gang.
dude. He kind of
Mitch
threw him
Jones?
under the
Holy
bus.
shit.
Yeah, he like ruined his life.
Wait,
A
I
bit.
don't actually know that drama. What did he do to Mitch?
I don't know either, dude. What's going on?
He just said he would be a life coach and then started becoming a dick because he was gradually involved in his life. Like some people are just like that, you know, like they
Wait,
just
so-
like aren't always friendly, you know what I mean?
Mitch Jones was gonna life coach Trainwrecks.
Other way around.
Wait, so
Oh.
Trainwrecks was
Mitch Jones
was
said, "I really need a
This
life
is the
coach."
worst
Mitch
life
Jones is-
coach
He wanted to do
combination.
IRL streams, and so like he kind of helped with that for a bit, but they like staged drama. Like Mitch Jones is one of those dudes who knows how Twitch works, so they'll like bait out donations and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
Mitch Jones very like scummy streamer. Like he'll fuck over all his friends for views and shit.
Yeah.
But how shitty is it that Trainwrecks is like, oh, I'll be your life coach, and then like ruins his life?
steals
What did he
his
do?
viewers. Like just like he was just like a toxic person and like couldn't help him with his problems and shit.
Oh,
Well, no shit. Why would you take advice from like an actual incel?
Yeah.
Another
Well,
stream.
I like
no
the
one knew who he
Coke-
was back then. Back then he was just.
I
a
like
WoW
the
player.
Coke
Fucking-
memes.
Oh, is that
about
where he
him.
came from? Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
He
I
was,
know
like,
Mitch
in
Jones
the,
did.
The
but-
Tempo.
Yeah, they're both
Storm
WoW
House and
streamers.
shit.
Oh, Trainwreck?
Yeah.
Is that where he came from? No shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't even know what he plays.
Another guy who I'm so on the fence with is Asmongold. I can't tell if he's
Asmongold,
like
dude.
if he's like one of the Trainwrecks anti-SJW like cringe crew gang, or if he's like actually got good takes. He's like goes back and forth.
He's a gamer,
Yeah.
dude. He's got gamer takes.
He's a
I
huge
feel
gamer.
like there's this like stereotypical like gamer, and he doesn't have good takes on a lot of things.
doesn't have good takes.
Yeah, but he'll also call out bullshit. So like he's way better than Trainwrecks.
He was the moderator for the Trainwrecks political podcast.
Oh.
Wow.
Like Trainwrecks just didn't talk. It was just Asmongold. And it was actually
That sounds
really,
way better.
It was really good, yeah.
didn't
Everyone
watch
was like,
it.
yeah, Asmongold should take over
Dude,
the...
can Asmongold just
Scuff
make some more
podcast.
achievement videos like he used to? Fuck
Oh,
all this
dude.
shit, dude.
I like his mount offs. Those are fun.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
He
I've watched those a couple of times.
yeah.
What's
the-
a mount off?
I stopped watching those because it's literally just two people doing the same mount over and over again. It's just people who like see who has the most mounts.
Like you
And,
get like 20 people in
the
a
rarest
circle,
ones.
and he'll call out a mount. Everybody has to mount up. If you don't have it, you have to leave the
Oh,
circle.
that's-
Oh.
You keep going until there's like 2 dudes left, and they just whoever has the most rare mounts wins. It's
The
really
mounts
sick.
are so
The
cool.
mount off, dog.
I love mounts.
They're so fun. There's
Yeah.
actually, I heard there's
How do you
gonna be
normally
sick
get them? I
mounts in the
never
new
played
patch.
WoW.
It's like every way possible.
Random events.
There's randoms.
Like,
There's drops.
could you have an 08 Christmas mount? You know what I mean?
There are loot card mounts. Yep.
Yeah.
Like the Spectral
Yeah.
Tiger is the big one, which you
League was
can't,
kind of like that.
can't get anymore. Yeah.
I had like some pack skin or something.
like
dude,
Pa-
my
Pack-
friend
Pack
got my
Sliver?
account banned.
What?
I don't know if he's gonna
That
watch.
sounds fake.
I'm not gonna say who it is, but I sold him
Why do you
my
dox him?
League of Legends account, and it ended up getting banned. And so
Do you know what it got banned for? Was it cheating
it
or
was a
toxicity?
perma
Clearly a
ban. It was a
sold
perma
account.
ban.
Dude, did he cheat on your account?
Dude, you sold an account. That's what I got paid for.
Nah,
He bought me a lamp.
Is that against
dude.
TOS or
That's
no?
what I like. I literally sold all of those like really good skins, like a lot of good memories on that account, and a lot of champs. It's a bitch to get the champs back.
Oh
Yeah.
I sold it for a lamp.
Nice.
Bad deal. Dude, people always like in WoW, they'll like be quitting and they'll delete all their characters and stuff.
That's
like
so dumb.
Or they'll drop all their items, right? It's like, we're good.
Oh, okay.
Never do that. You're always going to want to come back eventually.
Never do
Yeah.
Don't fucking delete your account.
Yeah.
So stupid, dude.
What up,
Let's do
part
this shit.
threeers? Thanks for making it to part
On the
3.
gang.
Really appreciate you listeners out there.
Yeah.
Shout out Nolan.
Love you guys.
Part 3's in the chat.
All right, boys. So, what do we want to hit on
What do
first?
let's just jump right into it.
Hey, guys, let's just jump right into it.
Do you guys hear about
What?
PewDiePie's new streaming platform he's promoting?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So-
an ICO or something. It's like a
No, I haven't heard
crypto scam or some shit.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
he's like,
what?
Yeah.
so what's the details of who got paid and wow? PewDiePie is
So-
endorsing it because
So basically, somehow PewDiePie is endorsing it because they get like your donations are like this cryptocurrency basically.
Hmm.
They have this weird like
What do they call
ICO
the
thing.
bucks?
I don't remember. I think it's literally D-Bucks or something.
PewDiePie?
Or like D-coins or something.
Pewed coins.
This is kind of scary.
But basically PewDiePie was like, "Oh, like I'll donate like every time you guys watch my stream, like I get more coins. I'm going to donate like this many." And like it just sounds like this weird like marketing scheme that I didn't do enough research.
I don't
I'm
like
going to be
that,
honest
So
with you
are
guys.
people? Is this like well received?
So-
are people mad?
Everyone's like, this is sketchy.
yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. So the idea is that the more he's got $50,000 to give away, and I believe it's a $25 million investment currently. Like that's what they put in the coins or whatever.
Yeah.
But they fix it. They manufacture them at their rate, which is really sketchy for cryptocurrencies because at that point, like, why are you even doing it if it's like controlled behind a central entity? Like,
So can you trade these coins into the streaming platform for money? Is that
I
how
think
it
what you
works?
do is you do money to D coins and then you donate the D coin. It's like bits, only every time you do it, it's
blockchain for some
like-
reason.
pretty much they have absolute control over it, so it's like really sketchy. And I think because it's like $25 million buy-in or whatever, it doesn't cost them any further money to produce them, so they could like do whatever they want with it. It's just like really sketchy. I don't know the exact details of it.
Well,
but
it's just
that's
classic
my
Pewds.
understanding.
Like
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I don't give a shit.
I wonder how
Like,
I can improve my image.
or he's just like, yeah, he's like, I don't
Dude,
give a
you-
shit what I promote to my like young fan base. I'll just go along with whatever scam
Zach,
makes
you
me
should
money.
hop on and then steal their fan base while it's booming because PewDiePie's signing up for it, and then bring it back to Twitch.
It
You'll
looks
have
like a
the
shitty site.
The 9-year-olds on your side, dude. Like, you'd be
That's
Hey.
what you really need, dude.
It looks like a really terrible site.
So the thing is,
It looks like a porn site.
I'm actually super down for like a Twitch competitor. Like Twitch is pretty fucking shitty.
Yeah, it is.
Like it would definitely be good if there was another company for streaming. I guess that's what YouTube
there's
is.
Mixer, there's YouTube Live.
YouTube sucks because the live page, like, it's not functional like Twitch is. Like on Twitch, you go to your stream
Just sit.
and then it's the best. Yeah, I wanted to like finish my sentence. Yeah, no.
Mitchell's so funny.
YouTube.
We gotta do it.
backwards ass.
Oh, we're playing Just fucking. We're playing fucking Apex, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come on the podcast today," and I'm like, "All right, like I guess." Shows up like an hour and a half later.
With a
Waited
pizza.
for him.
I had to wait for a
You
pizza.
did, yeah. You did bring us a pizza, so I wasn't too upset. But you just like answering your phone, like right. We were about to start doing our third take, and you're like, "What's up?"
I know.
Yeah, I'm in Portland.
It's literally like from a movie or some shit.
No, I'll be home in an hour. I'm in Portland.
I'm not busy.
I'm at Zach's house. Okay. All right. Bye. Bye. Hangs up.
I like that last bye.
And he's just like standing up to talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the other thing. You've gotten up twice now to just get a cup of water in the middle of filming. Just like, all right,
Oh my god.
just gonna get a cup of water.
Sometimes you're thirsty, man.
Yeah, I'm not bound by
That's
the
great.
social laws of podcast.
Anyways, so
What's
that's
the next topic?
basically the PewDiePie thing. Are you good?
What's the next topic?
I forgot, dude.
The riot shit, right? Monte
Oh,
Cristo.
okay. So
let's get into it.
Monte Cristo put out a super hot take tweet that like got a ton of kickback on Reddit. Monte Cristo, the Overwatch commentator.
Yeah.
More importantly, ex-Riot commentator who make League of Legends. And so if you guys know, recently Riot basically got in a ton of trouble for being like super sexist as a company. Like basically it's pretty much a company run by gamers.
Yeah,
so
it's a big show, dude.
As you can imagine,
they say
it's very inclusive.
Total bro culture, totally like anti-women.
Shit.
And like a bunch of like sexual harassment stuff.
I heard they overhired a shit ton of people and they just play a lot of games all day and they're just like not very productive.
That sounds fun.
Well, that sounds mad chill actually.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
That sounds great. I would actually pretend to like League of Legends if that was my job.
Yeah.
Same.
If I remember reading this article correctly, it was literally like there was an entire team of people and then every single one of them was gaming except like one or two people who was actually doing the job.
It sounds like a job for gamers. Anyway, so that this all came out like maybe 6 months to a year ago, and they've been dealing with it since. One of the famous incidents was at PAX. They had a booth, and they announced that from like 1 to 3 p.m. it's going to be only women in the booth, and then like later like all the men can come in. Probably to like kind of correct for their like bad image towards women.
Yeah.
But the gamers on Reddit got so upset that they were excluding men from the booth. It was like the biggest blowback. Anyway, so that's all like...
that's so funny. Can you imagine like dudes on Reddit being offended by like ladies' night at like a bar or something?
God.
Like $2 strawberry martinis at ladies' night. And they're like, what the fuck?
Dude.
How could you?
This is
white genocide.
This is discrimination against white males. We are the most oppressed race.
Yeah.
Fucking $2 martinis.
Anyways, continue.
So Monte Cristo.
Right, okay, so Riot recently, like just in the last week, redesigned their logo. And I don't know if you guys know the Riot Games logo, but it's like basically like a bro fist. Like it's just a fist. Like
how's it going, brass?
and well, that's what the new logo is. It's like literally just a bro fist.
Yeah.
And so Monte Cristo's tweet is like, wow, I'm shocked that a company like with so much history of bro culture decides to further it with another like masculine like icon or something, like basically calling out that this was like...
Well, it doesn't make sense as a logo though either. It's like, what?
For them, no, it's weird.
A fist?
So they've always had like...
game is
it like loosely makes sense with like Riot.
League of
like,
Fisting.
Yeah,
it's like aggressive masculine gamer, you know.
Didn't he call it like a frat bro logo or something?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I don't know. That seems like more him being triggered because they fired him from League of Legends
Overwatch,
from League of Legends.
Give a fuck if it was Overwatch.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm definitely on board on the side of like
Overwatch is more woke, dude.
Overwatch is the most woke esport right now for sure. They're doing well.
100%.
I love Overwatch
100%.
esport, man.
Soldier's gay.
Esport, man.
I don't know. Do you guys think that's like can a company should they have not made their logo a bro fist just based on their history of sexual like harassment?
No, I don't really fucking
That's
care.
kind of like an
I think this is
oversensitive
Monte
take.
Cristo.
I was always a bro fist.
My
though, right?
guess is that like it's not the primary concern, but like sometimes like you want to rebrand and reimage out of that, and like I could see that making sense. But
Sure.
it's like I don't know. It's pretty. Who even cares about the logo though? You know what I mean? Like
I know.
you could completely redesign that and still play League of Legends exactly the same. Like there's no difference whatsoever. Like,
Yeah. Like I'm a giant like SJW, but even that seemed like really overly sensitive to me.
Yeah.
I'm like it's
a fist.
at least yell at Pewds before you yell at Riot Games. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, what I was gonna say is it's like not the disease, but it's like a
it's like a symptom. Yeah.
yeah. It's not the main concern. The main concern is that they were really shitty, but like the focus shouldn't be at the logo. It should be at like making a better culture and like fixing the core problem. You know.
Dude, I fucking love gamers. How like They're literally like white males are like pandered to 99% of the time in games. The second there's one game that like attempts to like have a woman in it or like have some diversity, they go crazy.
Did you hear the Apex cut
They go
shit?
crazy.
Because the characters are gay or something?
You couldn't play a white straight male unless
you paid
bought
money.
it.
So fucking
that's
funny.
literally so
That's
smart.
great,
Oh, well,
This
that's
is the
that,
funniest shit ever.
I do remember that because that's when the
Agender
whole
robot.
yeah that's
Quartering was getting
that's where the
triggered
whole
about it.
quartering thing blew up with the agender
Yeah, dude.
robot.
That shit was so funny.
God, like the whole time in that video, he's just talking about how little he cares about it while just being so
He's like,
triggered.
I
and
don't
caring
care
so
so much that I made a 30-minute video or
Oh my
whatever it
God.
was.
Yeah.
He said
He's so
that.
funny.
Well, I think by lore, like a lot of them are like LGBT or something, which is like completely fine. Like it doesn't affect the gameplay experience whatsoever.
Yeah.
If you're a true gamer, you don't care that the white male's not being represented. Like
I'm in it for
Literally
the
doesn't matter at
gangs.
all.
Yeah.
it's
I
not like
play
a
elves,
single player
dude.
game where you theoretically would want to project yourself onto the character, dude. It's a competitive game, dude. You want to kill people the best. Like
Well, even if you do want to project yourself onto a character, which I think is fine for some people,
Mhm.
like it's good that there's a gay character, and it's good there's still a straight white
Yeah.
male.
Yeah,
Like,
why
it's
does it
not-
have to be the default?
It doesn't
every
have
time?
just have to be all straight one. They're like there's like, that's the problem. If it's not all white men, it's like no good.
Plus, I feel like the more
So funny.
like the less percentage you are, the more you identify with it. So like that's just like a representation thing. Like you could theoretically have a movie with only Asian people or only black people and it would resonate in a similar way, but it's like it's different. Like I feel like no identity whatsoever by being a white male just because that's like
same.
it's so like there's no like rich like singular culture. It's like all of Europe. Like it's
Well,
like,
yeah, but that's why it's such bullshit when people like Lauren Southern or Stefan Molyneux are like, we need to preserve the white culture. It's
Yeah.
like
It's like it's
there,
just kind of
you
like
just need
all
the
over the
white
place.
skin tone. Like there's
Yeah.
no like white culture to be preserved.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's like different ethnicities that like sure you want to preserve like Italian culture. There is no like white culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as like
Unless
American
it's like Crocs,
food,
maybe.
really.
Like,
Dude,
yeah.
Crocs could be white
John
culture.
Tron would beg to differ.
Yeah, right.
Jontron, the half Iranian man.
Yeah,
Yo.
parents are immigrants.
shout out to Mass Effect paving the way for gay sex in video games.
Oh
So,
my God.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
That's,
Shepard, guys. Shout
that's
out
so
to him.
cool, actually, that like Mass
Or
Effect
her.
was one of the
Him
first to
slash
do
her.
that.
With his mates.
Gay
With
sex
me mates.
with me alien mates.
Yeah.
Me blue mates.
They made a DLC in that game that was just like a vacation shit.
Yeah.
What?
That was just
That's
like an
sick.
entire DLC. Is like you fuck off with your crew and like do mini games and shit. Like,
That's
You
cool.
do mini
I always
games
wish I
and shit.
played those games. They seemed like such a sick.
Yeah.
universe.
1 and 2 are incredible. I didn't really love 3, and I didn't
Mhm.
play it Andromeda or whatever. So
Oh yeah, nobody.
That's my
played,
take.
nobody played that one.
no, fuck, that barely exists. But fuck, what was that last thing you?
I
wanted
swear
to
we
touch
had a
on?
third
I don't
topic.
remember. I was just about to ask, what's the third topic?
Dude, fuck.
Boys, we really have
It
to
sounded like a
remember this
doozy
third.
too, and now
You
I
were-
can't remember.
Yeah, shit.
Mitch, any ideas?
Can we go back?
I'm lost
We
in
weren't
the
recording
sauce,
back
dude.
then. Fuck,
No,
dude.
we weren't.
Yo, let me I can do a quick
Comment
Pet
down below
Sematary
our,
review.
our third comment.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Pet
true.
Cemetery.
Okay.
Let's hear
with
it.
an S. by
Listen,
the
I
way.
did not
guys.
see it.
Lil Hunty went to the movies and saw Pet Cemetery out in theaters now.
Man sees a lot of movie in theaters. Like, how often do you
horror
go?
movies?
so
I
fun to go
will-
see the
I will
movie in
generally go
theaters.
see.
It's
Horror
been
movies,
like
would be
years
like a
since
good
I've been in that
environment.
theater.
Also, I will point out that half the reason I went is because I thought Zach was going to go see it too, so
He
we would
ditched you.
review it at the same time.
Yeah.
Didn't go.
But didn't go, so I'm like, all right,
Didn't
word.
even look up the
Um,
sketchy Russian link that contains it online.
yeah.
Didn't even get the crack.
movies 1, 2, 3. But anyways, so if you've seen the original is fairly good, but it's a
this
little
is a
fucking
Stephen King
cheesy.
one?
Yeah, it's a Stephen
Yeah.
King novel
Okay.
slash movie or whatever the
Film.
fuck. But
Film.
let me just say this, guys, it wasn't too good. So,
Yeah.
Oh man.
Lil Hunty, I liked it. I liked Us better than this.
Okay.
Like I'd watch Us again if I had to
Yeah.
before this movie.
And you didn't even like that
Um,
much, right?
And I didn't love that.
Yeah.
But this movie,
Did
I
you
was
see
like,
it?
yeah,
Was it-
so good, dude. But
Okay.
Loved it.
literally, I'm so excited for the next one. But I was like about to check my phone. Like if I check my phone, it's not a sick movie.
Dude,
Yeah, especially a scary movie.
Like, is this over? Fuck.
It's either tense or scary shit's happening. You know, that's like the entire formula.
Honestly, the jump scares.
You start checking the time. You remember the run time from when you bought the tickets,
dude. I
where it said it was 1 hour and
knew
57 minutes long.
You're doing the math.
You're like, all right, well, I could probably
like-
subtract 5 minutes
like,
off
dude,
of that for the credits.
140. I should be out of here by now. But, so I mean, the shit just wasn't that very scary. It was shot pretty well. It looked good. Acted pretty well too. But fuck,
It's a scary movie, dude. It lives and dies in the scariness.
I get, yeah, exactly. But they were jump scares and that was it, dude.
Yeah.
A couple of those got
Yeah, it
me.
looks like a jump scare.
Had a
movie.
couple of creepy scenes, but Lil Hunty gives it a 4.2, man.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's really shit.
brutal.
4.2, dude.
Do you think
4.2 out of
4.20.
5? Woo! Best movie of the year.
Let's just
4.2
yeah.
thumbs
clarify. Out of 10. Out of 10. What were you gonna say, Jack?
I was just wondering, like, so I'm a giant pussy who never watches scary movies. Do you think you've become like desensitized over the years to these scary movies, so that you're not so scared anymore?
It's not even that I go in expecting to be scared. It's that I expect to at least appreciate what they're doing and the horror that they go for, instead of like seeing the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
If I expect it and I can see it coming or this and that.
Yeah.
Or I appreciate the effect or the monster or whatever it is, but
or like the level of like creepiness or like
yeah,
The
like,
atmosphere.
there are movies that are going to be coming out that I think that could genuinely achieve a good creeping factor.
Yep.
That I just don't think this.
those are
really
my
did.
favorite ones. The ones that rely on
Yeah.
jump scares are trash, but
yeah, they don't last, dude.
it's like within that, like if you get past that, you'll get to the real genre of horror, and that's like sick.
So you don't think it wears off much? It doesn't. You don't get too.
I think I
certain
definitely
extent,
to agree.
yeah.
I'm like, you know, even to the point where, like I said, you expect shit, like
Sure.
you just
Yeah.
even know the formula of the shit. But no, I mean, it was unfortunate because
That's unfortunate, man. R.I.P. Pet Cemetery.
R.I.P. my 1950 to
It looks good.
to
I
get
was
in.
kind of
So
excited to see it.
check it out
And
on
then-
Redbox, dude.
I heard people were like, "Didn't that movie suck?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I checked the Rotten Tomatoes, and I was like, "I don't think I'm gonna go see this."
You remember what it was
Fuck,
at?
dude.
On Rotten?
It's 58%. I checked before we started
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
That's dog
It's
shit.
got like a 6
Yeah.
point something on IMDb.
The thing is, there's like varying levels of like movie recommendations, like based on how much you like it. There's like the
Yeah.
default, which is like if you see it on Netflix, go for it. There's like rent it as soon as it comes out, or go see it in a
Yeah.
theater. There's like
box it for $1.
Torrent it.
yeah,
Torrent it.
It's like
And,
whichever like delivery platform you use, like how good it is.
yeah.
Do you guys? Okay, none of you guys are caught up in Game of Thrones.
Buy the Blu-ray.
So should we?
I
even-
am.
Oh, okay.
I just finished season 1 again.
Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
Well, obviously we
Rest
won't
in
spoil
peace, that one
anything.
character.
I feel like I feel like I have a super hot Game of Thrones take, which is that it's dog shit. I don't. That's like not a lot of people agree with that. I
It's
feel
because you
like
read the books, dude. You're woke.
Compared to the books, not even close, dude.
I literally, when I was watching
read
the
the
last season.
First one.
I just
so far.
remembered
I'm midway
our
through
last
two.
topic
Oh,
after that.
well, okay. Well, we only have a few minutes left, so I'll just go fast. Literally in the last season of Game of Thrones, I was like bursting out laughing with some of the shit that was happening on
Really?
screen. It was
shit.
so cheesy, so
I think
poorly
this first
written.
episode was pretty cheesy.
Like
there are
I
a couple
couldn't
lines.
believe people are like the best show on television. It's literally like a daytime drama or something. Like it's fucking
Sometimes,
dog
yeah.
shit. I don't.
Do
I
you
like
think-
the early
Holy shit.
seasons.
Yeah.
These last 2 seasons I've hated. Anyway, what was our top? What was our
hot
The
topic?
take.
new Will Dickey music video is dropping
Oh.
at midnight the night that we're recording this.
Oh my! It's called okay. So it's
And
called Earth, right?
It's called Earth, and it's gonna have 30 celebrities singing in it, and they're all different animals. And the song is about saving the Earth, and the money they raise from the song is gonna get donated.
Oh, it's like We Are the Earth type thing or whatever.
Yeah,
That one
but
thing.
it's
Cause.
so.
Bad.
Keep
So-
in mind, we've waited 2 years for a new Will Dickey song now.
Yeah.
we got
the
Freaky
Freaky Friday, yeah.
Friday came out, trash.
Trash.
And then he's been going like, I got a new song coming out, and everyone's like, whoa,
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, Will Dickey. And it's like, I
This
mean,
artist is insane, dude.
personally for me, he's lost his shine or whatever, because I'm
Same.
not
Yeah.
in high school anymore, and I don't find his humor that good anymore. Like, even listening to some of his older stuff, I was just like, why did I think that was
yeah.
funny? That's so
Yeah.
I
cringy.
kind of cringe listening to his
Yeah.
older stuff.
So,
I mean, you got to
I
respect
wouldn't
how
say I'm a fan.
it
But
must have been really hard to get all these artists together. But we watched the preview on Ellen.
Mhm.
It was unbelievably
Trash,
horrible, dude.
So bad.
Normies, dude.
It was like,
He's pivoting
jokes
his
about being a
demographic.
zebra or
Ariana Grande's in it. Justin Bieber's in it. Leonardo DiCaprio's part of it.
oh, nice.
All these motherfuckers.
I didn't know Leo was
Shout out
saying
to
that.
Leo.
Does he play a
Great
lion?
ensemble, but maybe he could put out like an actually good song by himself and not have the. I feel like he just rides off of
We
everybody.
need a
he
classic
features.
Lil Dicky song.
For real. He
We,
hasn't put out a song
we need
alone
classic
in
male pregame
years,
too.
dude.
Yeah, like I feel like like he had like a narrative with his album, like his first couple of albums, and
Yeah.
now he's just like
one
spamming the
album.
features to like.
So boring, dude.
4 years ago, we released
Try to
his
get-
I
last
liked
Pop
his
album.
culture
mixtape or
appeal.
whatever. His like, what do you even call that? Like,
Hard.
yeah,
The one.
Is
yeah,
that
it
what
was
it
a
was called?
mixtape.
yeah.
The
It was
mixtape was called
Hard,
So
yeah.
Hard.
So hard.
Wait,
Yeah.
what didn't? No, he did like the Brain EP too.
Oh, that's after the
That
professional
is
rapper
so
though.
bad.
Yeah, no,
That
so
was
he's had a
bad.
few.
That was really bad.
Yeah, the Brain EP was.
Do you guys remember that song Pillow Talking?
Yeah.
It's
I
like
used
a
to love that
10-minute song, dude.
I used to know the whole fucking thing. I feel bad about it.
Brutal. Well, that's where we'll wrap up episode 51.
Shout out Lil Dicky. We'll still have you on the pod, dude.
I'm-
Even
oh,
if, even though we talk shit.
I'm
you guys
definitely
gonna
going to be
review-
watching the video tonight at work because I have nothing better to do.
Yeah, you should.
Yo,
Tell
so-
us.
record your live reaction. We'll splice it in.
It'll be like the guy who did those like Star Wars trailer reactions that we watched.
You start crying halfway through the
Oh
vid.
my god! The Emperor. All right, peace out, gang.
Gang.